apologize that I am 10 minutes late on this live. So give me a second. I got to fix this mic here. Hold on. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Let's put this here. All right, cool. Hopefully you guys can still hear me, but we are live on Obi-Ski TV, ladies and gentlemen. I think we see a couple people in the chat, and we are on the water. So first and foremost, let me know if you guys can hear me. I got the DJI mic on for a couple reasons. Number one, it is very windy, but number two, where we are at on the water, there's like 45 different boom boxes from boats going. So let me see if I can make my way over. Look, I gotta climb through all this. Let me see if I can make my way through here and try to get to a spot that I can talk to y'all for a little bit. Hold on, climbing through here, trying not to get cut or anything, trying to get through here safely. All right, there we go. Guys, we are live. What is good? For those of you guys wondering where we are at, we are on Beer Can Island. First, the skis are right there. All right, let me see if you can see it. There's Obi right there. Right there, anyway. So I got her parked. I'm here with my buddy Elliot, and I got the family today. I got my wife, my daughter, and we are out enjoying an absolutely beautiful day out in Tampa Bay. So yeah, check it out. Look, hold on. I'm trying to see if I can get you guys a good view because the sun is hitting this way, so check it out. Look. We got people on the west side of the island because the current is coming from the east side of the island. So trying to avoid, you know, boats bumping and all that stuff. But either way, we're having a good time out here today. We just got here literally 5 minutes ago. Had a very busy Saturday, but I still want to be able to get out here on the water and make sure I come through when I tell you guys, hey, we are going live, So let me see if I can get the chat going. How do I get this chat going? Guys, this is my first time going on Instagram, on YouTube Live. So I want to make sure, let me make sure here, chat filter. Okay, all messages. All right, cool, let's see here. Hey, what's up, Mark? I'm trying to buy a jet ski. Can you tell me what equipment I have to buy for a jet ski? Yeah, I will tell you that first and foremost, I'm assuming obviously if you're buying a jet ski, you're buying the life vests that are needed. But here are some basics that you're 100% gonna need. Number one, you're gonna need an anchor. There's no way you can buy a jet ski and not buy an anchor. And if you've watched first of all, guys, give me a thumbs up if you can hear the audio good, because I wanna make sure you guys can hear me. Because again, it is windy, and we got some we got some speakers just blasting from these boats. I mean, damn, I get it, you know, have a good time. I'm not Debbie Downer, but bro, I can't even hear myself think with some of these sound systems. But anyway, back to what you were asking me, Mark. You're gonna need an anchor. And if you've seen my channel long enough, you know Sandshark anchors far and away are the absolute best favorite for me. So you're gonna need an anchor. Along with the anchor, you're gonna need the dock lines. Obviously, you know, you're gonna need that. I would tell you, me personally, you're gonna need coolers. You're gonna need to put some water and some food, some drinks when you're out just having fun, adventuring. Like, I personally think Ryder coolers are perfect. I have my 2 Ryder coolers that we just disconnected from the ski, and we moved on over to the beach where we're grilling some food, we're hanging out, and boom, took my Ryder coolers out. So you're gonna need some coolers. You're also gonna need some bumpers, because when you're docking and you're pulling out from whatever, you know, ramps that you're pulling out from, you're gonna get a lot of dock rash if you don't have bumpers. Again, if you've seen my channel, you know my favorite bumpers. I've tried a good amount of them, and there are some really good ones, but my favorite are the Ronin. So if you go on the channel, you'll see them as well. I think those bumpers are great. Those are some of the most important things. There are some additional things you can get depending on if you want to film. Obviously, cameras, you can jump on my channel. You can see all the stuff that I've recommended over the years. But those are the most important things. Like, you ain't going anywhere without an anchor, without dock lines, me personally, without a cooler, and without bumpers. Those are one of the most important things. And then eventually, as you start riding more and doing more things, you'll start seeing what you need. You can jump on channels like mine. There are other jet ski channels out there that are really good that can give you some tips on stuff that you guys can pick up. So I will tell you all that stuff is great, but if you're jumping on this live, it means that, you know, you've checked out the channel before. So hopefully some of the stuff that you guys have seen on the channel helps out to give you guys an idea. So hope that helps, Mark. What else do we got here? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, baby, I hope. What? I hope the water is flattened down there where you are. Is that where? Homosassa. Oh, so the water is choppy. I'm assuming Homosassa is probably the same thing. There's a small watercraft advisory out on the Gulf. So it's choppy, man. Once we got out to the bay, I told my wife and daughter, I said, you guys are gonna get wet. And my daughter says, oh, not really. I'm gonna take a nap on my way to beer can. I'm like, all right. The second we stopped going with the wind and had a turn where the wind was hitting us from our left side, we got soaked. So it is very choppy. I don't know if you can see it, but normally, guys, this is very, very flat, like very flat when there's no current. But the wind is definitely doing it, man. Let's see here. Mark, thank you for letting me know. Yeah, no problems, brother. I appreciate you for watching. So hopefully that stuff helps out. And when you buy a ski, if you're ever in the Tampa Bay area, north, south, you know, east, west, whatever, send me a DM, man. Throw me a message on here. Let me know. I love to meet new riders and hang out. For those of you guys that have been asking, because I did post something about this, the Florida Ski Riders Winter Dunedin Invasion, which is a big one. It's not the biggest one because the summer invasion is bigger. There's obviously more riders, but the winter one is also really good. And that's going to be Sunday, November 16th, if I'm not mistaken. Now, Dunedin Causeway is still closed, so we are going to be leaving from several boat ramps. There's Anclote, there's Seminole. There's another one north of Anclote. I always forget the name, so my apologies. But find a boat ramp and get there early, because the last thing you want to do is get to a boat ramp that it's full and you're kind of struggling, you know, stressing where you're going to dump at, and it just turns into a day. That happened to me years ago down in the Keys, where 3 hours looking for a boat ramp. It was a nightmare, but we got it on the water, so it was fun. So again, November 16th, I'm pretty sure that's the date. It's a Sunday. Jump on the Florida Ski Riders Facebook page and you'll catch that. That'll be a good ride. That'll be a fun ride. I'm bringing the family. We'll have a good time. So let's see here. Mark, do you need a boating license for a jet ski? So you don't necessarily need a boating license for a ski per se, depending on your age. Don't quote me on this, but I think it's like 1988 or 89, one of those, late 80s. If you were born from 1988 or 89 and onward, then you do need to take a boating course in order for you to ride a ski alone. I was a early 80s baby. I was 82, so I don't need any sort of license or anything like that. But again, if you're born on, if you guys can quote me on this, 88 or 89, any point from there on after, you do need to take a boating course, because if you do get pulled over and they see on your license that you are younger than that, they are going to ask you for that paperwork. So it's important to have that. But yeah, so kind of to answer your question, no, if you're older than that. Yes, if you're younger. What else we got? Said hi. Hey, Philip, what's going on, bro? Appreciate you jumping on the live. Hey, for the folks up by Homosassa, that is one of my favorite places to ride. I love heading up the Homosassa River. I've been there several times. I've stopped at Monkey Island. I've stopped at Crumps. The food there is awesome. From there, we've headed up the bay. We've hit up Crystal River. We've hit up Three Sisters Springs, the Chaz. We've hit up Seven Sisters. That whole area is awesome, awesome. So I definitely want to go back there again, hopefully sooner than later. But that's pretty damn cool. So, whoa, we got a couple of, hey guys, listen. One of the things, this is new to me in terms of going live on YouTube. Let me walk with you. So this is new to me, right? Going live on YouTube, and I'm gonna jump on the jet ski later. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to ride while going live, only because it is so choppy. I don't want to get salt water anywhere near my phone and my mics. It's just, that's a recipe for disaster. I'll get some cool footage on the Insta360 X5, which, if you guys have seen my latest video that I posted, I'm telling you, I hope the video does that camera justice, because, oh my God, that camera is fantastic. So I'm definitely catching some shots. Maybe I'll put together a quick little video on Facebook or something like that. Just, you know, how you can come with your family out here to Beer Can Island and just enjoy the day. So that should be fun. But I'm gonna catch some shots on that. But I don't think I'm gonna go live out on the water, because I wanted to, but it's just too choppy, guys. It really, really is. All right, let's see what else we got. It is 3:19. Okay, so we've been on live for about 10 minutes or so, maybe 9-10 minutes, and hopefully it's going well. Check out again where we are. We got the skis over there. Let me make my way back to where the group is, so you guys can say hi. You know, see who I'm hanging with today. You got, look, it's the current is strong, and my Sand Shark anchors are holding it down. You see the little sharks in the front and in the back of the ski. I'm telling you, Sand Shark anchors are, you know, I think on my Instagram, if you jump on there, there's like a little story highlighted for Sand Shark. There's links there. You can pick up some discounts with Sand Shark. Not only is the product fantastic, but I 100% back the people from Sand Shark. Their customer service is beyond amazing. So, guys, if you start hearing the music really, really loud, let me know and I'll make my way back. Because again, oh my God, these people are blasting that music. Hang on. I'm walking through through this water here. So, all right, let's see. Hey, babe. All right, let's see what we got before we end this live. What's going on, people? Say hi to YouTube. Hi. We got the man. Oh, there it is. I'm sorry. Hold on. We got the man on the grill. Will. We got the man on the grill, and of course, look. We're having a good time out here. So, yeah, I'm gonna check out for a little bit. We're gonna be here for a little. It is 3:21. The sun is beaming down. It's an absolutely beautiful day. I appreciate you guys for joining. Or rather, stay tuned because I'm gonna be doing more lives, not just on the water, but even from home. I'm starting to set up my little area with my mic and everything because I do get questions just about jet skis or, you know, specific things like Mark just asked, what are some good things, you know? And I really want to connect with you guys. Hold on a second, get another one here. Al, hey Obi, how are you doing? It's Al. Al, what's going on, bro? Hey man, I appreciate you, man. I know you've been dropping comments for a while. You've been watching for a while, so I appreciate you, man. Hopefully one of these days, real soon, we can link up and ride, man. If you're going to be in the area for the Dunedin Winter Excursion, November 16th, let me know. Anybody that goes to the November 16th Florida Ski Riders Dunedin Excursion, I'll be wearing my Obi Ski TV jersey. Please come up, say what's up. As much as I love meeting up with the crew and all the people I know, because I love hanging out with them, I just as much love meeting the new riders. So make sure you guys come and say hi. I appreciate y'all for that. What else we got? Let me see. Yeah, so I'm gonna check out, guys. I'm gonna end this live now. I'll probably jump on a little bit later. Thank you guys again for joining. I appreciate y'all. Stay safe, ride safe, and of course, to the next one. Let's go.